Hey fellow founders, how you going? Welcome to another video. It has been quite some time since I did my last video, and yeah, I got to get better at that. But I've been heads down and really busy working on Oqire, in particular our marketing strategy around content marketing and also testing some paid ads. And that's the topic of today's video, to talk about the LinkedIn ads that I've been running and how they've really failed to convert. So I promised when I started this channel to kind of share the good and the bad, and this is kind of one of the things that I've been struggling with. I haven't spent a huge amount of money, I think around 300 or so US dollars on one of the ad campaigns, and I've tried a couple of different variations of that, but I wanted to show the latest variation and just show that unfortunately it hasn't been working, which is a little bit disappointing. But let me flick the screen around and I'll talk to that. So what we basically have is this first one is an email campaign that I was running on LinkedIn. Before I ran this one, I had a different campaign running that was focused more on enabling or providing pre-sales consultants, sales engineers with the insight they need to deliver a deal-winning demo. And that was getting a really good open rate, as does this one actually, 70-80+% open rate. The trouble is that it doesn't then convert to anyone actually, proceeding and booking a call or wanting to learn more or even going onto the website necessarily. So I'll read this message out. You can obviously read it quicker than I can speak to it as well. But to Hey Joseph, or hey person's name, looking to supercharge your team's win rate, enter Oqire, the tool your sales and pre-sales teams didn't know they needed until now. Boost deal speed, shave weeks, if not months, off your sales cycle. Pinpoint precision, ensure you're always chasing the gold, not the dust. Intelligent insights, learn from every deal, won or lost. Curious, let's chat briefly. I'm eager to show you how Oqire is a game changer. Cheers, Paul. So with this ad, it was actually, I kind of gave ChatGPT some prompts and said, hey, write something that's fairly catchy, punchy, and a little bit engaging. And I really thought this would cut through, because one of the challenges that I have most of the time as an individual is that when I write ad copy, I kind of write too much. I want to fit too much in, and I can't distill it down into some short bullet points. And I just noticed that I'm not actually looking at you as well. You're just seeing the screen there. So with this, I really actually, my favorite line out of all of this is ensure you're always chasing the gold, not the dust. And that really gets to the crux of the problem that Oqire is trying to help solve, right? There's so many different opportunities. How do you kind of navigate through the weeds to make sure you're allocating pre-sales consultants or sales engineers to the opportunities that stand the greatest chance of success? I also like the line, learn from every deal, won or lost, because some of the newer capabilities that we've built into Oqire are around how do we collect intelligence from every opportunity that your team's working on. Both, why companies purchase from you or why they didn't purchase from you, how your demo landed or didn't land, and then surfacing that insight so that your team get better and better each time. Imagine in the next iteration of the product, you now create a new sales opportunity and you select one of the competitors is company ABC. Will surface intelligence that says, hey, you've lost 9 times out of 10 to this company. So what's changed in your product, your pricing, or the market that suggests that you're going to have a stronger chance of winning this time? If there's nothing different, maybe as a team you should decide to qualify out and focus your effort somewhere where you've got a great chance of success. So yeah, as I mentioned, really strong open rates, but yeah, really unfortunately didn't cut through in terms of conversions. So yeah, a bit disappointing there. If you're a LinkedIn guru or an advertising guru, always feel free to share your thoughts. I have done a lot of different digital ads, albeit not as much on LinkedIn, and yeah, I was a little bit surprised about this one. The next one isn't so much an ad. This is an email that I was sending. So I was automating connection requests on LinkedIn, and if you're interested in understanding how I did that with Phantom Buster, feel free to comment down below, and I could also look to do a video on that. But this was a second message basically that came after a connection request with a week delay. So getting fairly good conversion on the connection requests, around like 25% I think. And I was specifically targeting sales engineers or sales engineering managers more specifically. And then a week after we connected, simple message. Hey, thanks for connecting the other week. As the title at company name, would you be open to sharing feedback on a product I've been working on recently? So I didn't want this to be a hard sell. I really wanted to just literally connect and get more feedback from a wider variety of people. It's a platform built specifically for pre-sales and sales engineering teams to help close more deals and collect competitive intel. I'd value your insight given your industry experience and promise this won't turn into a sales pitch. So I did put that in because I know, a lot of people are wary. You get a message on LinkedIn about, offering your advice or insight, and then you get on a call and straight away they're trying to sell them. The person's trying to sell them on something. That wasn't my intention. And I really genuinely was interested in getting more intelligence. Obviously behind the scenes, I hope that if when I talked about the product and talked about Oqire, they thought it was of value, they might then opt into wanting conversation, but I wasn't going to have a hard sale pitch for them. And then, if you're open to sharing your thoughts, you can book 30 minutes via my Calendly here. So I had tried it with and without that line. Both kind of had the same level of success. I've maybe sent, I don't know, probably close to 80, I think, of these messages, and I've had about 2 or 3 people who I've connected with. So not terrible. I mean, you can't expect, 10-20% cut through. Let me just look up how many I've actually sent, because it might be a little bit more than that now. But yeah, I guess I was hoping for a slightly higher cut through rate or the ability to talk to a higher number of people. But obviously that isn't the case. This is an automated thing though, so it's not like it's taking a huge amount of effort on my part now that I've sent it up. Wow. So 83 invites have been accepted, and there's a week-long lag, sitting at a 22% acceptance rates in terms of my connection request, and then this is sent a week after. So this has probably gone out to about 60 people. So mind you, probably 1 or 2 to 3, people responding off the back of that isn't the end of the world. I have had a couple of others say, hey, yeah, I'm interested, and then not actually click the link. So I've sent a few follow-up messages there. This effort, though, isn't completely to waste either. I guess just the virtue, by virtue of the fact that I'm connecting with these people, I'm broadening my LinkedIn network, and then when I publish content, they are going to see it. So that really leads me to the third part of this video, is what I'm trying to do differently, what I'm doing next. And really, there's 2 things. One, I'm trying to advertise some lead magnet type material. So, hey, here's a framework for running opportunity discovery or qualification, seeing if that converts. And then I'm also testing some Google AdWords, which have, I guess, higher intent in the sense that someone's searching for, hey, pre-sales tool or sales engineering platform, something like that, and seeing, while the cost per click is significantly higher, if that leads to a more promising conversation. And of course, still doing the content marketing, which I'll speak to in another video shortly. Anyway, I just wanted to share that video. I haven't disappeared. I know I really need to do the monthly updates as well, and take you through the product, but comment down below. Let me know that you're still watching if you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again.